How y'all doing? Thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Granville Richards,
Yes,
and
sir.
today we got a entrepreneur edition, bruh. I said I'm gonna take a break from the artists and the comedians, bro. And we gonna do something super special. As y'all know, I always have my crystal sitting here, so I had to get somebody that know about that shit.
Yes,
He's
sir.
spreading positive energy and enlightenment to everybody. Y'all give it up to for Elijah Kirby, aka Hydroindingo.
Yes, sir. Came here to spread my message. I
Yeah, bro.
appreciate you for having me on here
Bro,
too.
I appreciate you for pulling up, bro, because I know you a busy ass dude. I be seeing you out there
Yeah.
selling your stuff, and you got classes and the whole nine, bro. You be
Yeah.
doing your thing.
I be all over Charlotte, man, trying to spread the word. You know what I'm saying?
Where you mostly be located at? Off of Davidson, right?
Yeah. Noda.
No,
Yeah,
like
North
not too.
Davidson area.
Okay, okay, okay. So you get all type of customers, black, white, Hispanic,
Yeah.
everything.
All kinds of races. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Kids, grown people, old people. Cause it's soon as you get off the airport, it's a big sign that says Noda.
Uh huh.
So like everybody that get off the airport at the Charlotte Douglas,
Yeah.
they see just notice. So like it's like a big tourist attraction. So it's like sending everybody from all over.
Okay, so you get people from all over the country that come to Charlotte to visit and shit.
Yeah.
Boy, you can't beat that
Yeah.
right there. Now, the first question I ask every guest on the show, bro, I ask them, tell me what city you from, what side of town you from, and what high school you graduated from.
Okay, so I was actually born in Yonkers, New York.
Oh, shout out Yonkers. I got somebody coming through from YO.
Yes, sir. My dad actually used to rap with Jada Kiss and them.
Oh,
back in the
shit.
day.
Oh, so
Yes,
he
sir.
one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was actually raised in Charlotte though. When I came down here, like when I was like 3 years old.
Okay.
And I was raised down here, and then when I got like 8, you know what I'm saying, stuff would happen with the foster care, and I basically was raised on Beatty's Ford, on the west side of Charlotte.
we got a West Side baby in the house.
Yes, sir.
We got a West Side baby
West
in the
Side baby.
house. Okay.
Yeah.
What school you went to, bro?
At the beginning, I went to beginning of my high school years. I had went to Kennedy Charter, a charter school right
Okay.
there. It used to be located on the south side, but then we had moved to right there on John C. Smith campus.
Yeah, I know
right there
exactly.
on West Trade. And then after that, I went to West Charlotte.
Okay, man. Shout out Dub.
Yes, sir.
C.
Shout out to the
We
Dub.
got a lion in the house for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
For sure.
Yeah, everybody pretty much know me out there though. I know a lot of people in Charlotte.
Damn, bro.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you from Beatty's Ford, bro.
Yeah.
That's a prominent area right
Hey,
here in
yeah.
Charlotte. I've been in Charlotte all of my life. Everybody know about the Ford.
Yes, sir. It's infamous over there.
Hell yeah. So how was Elijah growing up on the west side of Charlotte, bro? How was you as a kid, bro?
As a kid, it was kind of I was always intelligent, you know what I mean. But at the same time, when I got like 14, 15, that them hormones started activating, and that money, that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that need for
Yeah,
money and taking
yeah.
care of yourself starts to, you know what I'm saying, kind of influence you a little bit. So around Beatty's Ford, I was just like everybody else, hood, you know what I'm saying. I've been in jail like over 18 times. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro. It's all good.
Hell
It's all
yeah.
good. Shit happen, bro. Shit
happen.
happens for real.
Hey, yeah, it was all a lesson though. But I was always, even though when I was going through my stuff, I was always studying information because I kind of got into spirituality around like 14. You know
Cause
what I mean?
when I hear you speak, I'm like, bruh, say some big words. I'm like that. He real intelligent, bro. I can tell, bruh. You be
Yes,
breaking that
sir.
shit down.
Yeah, I've been studying since I was like, I ain't gonna lie, like I got my first science book. It was on light, electricity, and magnetism. I brought that at like 10 years old. You know what I mean?
Damn.
10 years old. I've been studying that, and I was reading that at 10. But I didn't realize how advanced it was until I got older. I'm like, this book kind of advanced, stuff like that. But it's spirituality always, decided to find its way back towards me. Especially when I got like 22, around 20, around 20. That's when I really started to settle down and like bite down for real.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I was going through like a perpetual cycle. You know what I'm saying? Of learning the lessons, but I wasn't learning them. So I just said,
Okay.
let me learn these lessons, get it over with real quick, so I could go ahead and elevate. Now I'm elevating. You know what I mean?
Bro, elevating
Easy.
ain't a word, bro. That ain't a word. Like, let me ask you, bro, what made you get into crystals, and when did you start learning about crystals and all of this stuff here, bro?
So when I got that book on light, electricity, and magnetism, it was basically talking about atoms. You know what I'm saying? How atoms work, electricity work, and magnetism. How basically everything is magnetism. Like if you ever catch a city bus and you just walking on the bus, like where you sit at, it's basically depending on like magnetism. Like everybody's, we all have magnetite crystals in our brain, right? So like, you only gonna gravitate to a place where the energy is vibrating on the energy that you like. So, forgot what was the question again.
Damn. When you got into crystals and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then so like I was studying that, and then I was studying. I was watching Naruto one day. The anime. The animes, they really drop a lot of esoteric knowledge because a lot of the information that they have in the anime came from our ancestors. Like, you know what I mean? Because like, really, the original Asians were dark skinned, melanated.
Yeah.
You know
Asian.
what I mean?
What did they say? Asiatic.
Asiatic black man.
Yeah. The first man.
First man, yeah, most dominant was Asian. If you go to the ancient mountains in Japan right now, they have melanated monks on the mountain with ancient scrolls or information on them about ancient history, like to this day. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they don't cast that mainstream though. You know what I mean? They don't put that on the mainstream.
They
but
don't.
like,
They don't want to.
they don't want to.
They know what they know what it is. They just don't want to.
Yeah, that's why the creators like they have to come up with their cartoons about it and put it in our face like that. But when I was watching Naruto, it's talking about the chakra system. Like everything in Naruto is dealing about manipulating your energy system. I'm like 13. I'm like, that shit sound too real. Like, it sound scientific as hell. So I started doing research, and I started learning about you really do have like energy centers in your body that conduct like different frequencies that basically, like say if you have a strong third chakra, which is your solar plexus, you're gonna have a strong ego. You're gonna be very self-expressive.
And that chakra
right here on your stomach, you know what I mean, right there in the soul. They call it the solar plexus because it's yellow.
Okay.
Just like the center of the sun. You know what I mean? So when you tapping into that chakra, you'll be like feeling yourself. You'll be feeling good. You'll be able to express yourself clearly. Like you'll be, you know what I'm saying. And like every chakra deals with a certain level of reality, self-expression, and form of consciousness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But they put that in the anime. But in the anime, they was using it like you was using the hand signs, saying the hand signs. Every hand sign. That's why like even when you praying, you connect negative side and positive side. You know what I'm saying? And you put it together, it creates an energy circuit, and your electrons and your vibration starts to vibrate faster. So when they was doing that, said that, and after they put their hands together in a certain way, it changes the energy inside their body, and they say turn the solar plexus, heat it up so hot that they could blow fire out their mouth.
Holy shit!
By basically just manipulating the energy, and there's still ancient cultures on this earth that could really do it today.
Bro, I was watching something on TikTok where it was an Asian monk and he was like on a mountain, covered in snow, and they took his temperature, bro, and he was burning up. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was controlling his body through his mind, because you have your pineal gland, which is basically like the center of your nervous system. So it controls all your nerves in your body, so like your feelings and all that. So you could basically control that. You know what I'm saying? Your pineal gland is actually the sixth chakra. That's what they call the third eye.
That was one of my questions I was going to ask you. Like, bro, what is because I heard that certain foods that they give us in America and the water, like, they try to close your pineal gland.
Yeah, bro. Like, the war on the pineal gland is like one of the most unspoken about war, but it's like the main war is because the pineal gland is directly connected to your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, each of the 7 chakras, they connect to a certain level of consciousness and way of life. But the 6th chakra deals with like your awareness of your spiritual self.
Okay.
So if that's clogged up, then you won't be able to see yourself as a spiritual being. So that's why they like to put fluoride in the food, the water, to actually calcify your pineal gland, because also a crystal too. Like,
that's why I gave you spring water. That ain't no fun.
Yeah.
I ain't try. Me and my old lady get spring water from this place. We get big gallons of spring water. We stopped. I remember for the longest I would drink water out the faucet, and I would drink like distilled water and purified. We stopped that completely. We didn't go in, I think, a year and a half without drinking pure spring water, bro.
Pure spring, yeah. Because when I was a kid, I used to take like showers in the morning every day. Drink the water, and my throat was like, I would actually feel it. You know what I mean? Like, it would make my throat like sore. And I go to the doctor, they said it was like really nothing wrong with it, but it was the fluoride inside of it. The fluoride affects your thyroid gland and your pineal gland, but your thyroid gland is your 5th chakra. And it's look like a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Like the butterfly effect, whenever you talk, you change realities and shit like that.
That shit crazy.
Because your thyroid is actually shaped like a butterfly.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Thyroid gland.
You dropping knowledge on me. Like, bro, I'm so happy you here, bro, because I'll be into these crystals. I used to call them stones. My old lady be like, it's not stones. Stop saying that. It's crystals. She'd get on my ass about that, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Now, I see you brought the Manuka.
Manuka honey.
Can you explain the Manuka honey
Yes,
to us, bro?
sir.
That was one of my questions. You got to tell us about that right there, bro.
So the Manuka honey is basically so all honey is very antibacterial. Basically, what it means is that it kills. If you put it on any bacteria or a virus, it actually kills the virus and stops it from reproducing. So just eating it, like naturally, like cleanses the gut, cleanses the body and stuff like that. But the Manuka comes from the stingless bee from New Zealand. The stingless bees are the oldest bee species on the planet. Most ancient.
And they in New Zealand? Out of all places?
New Zealand and Australia.
Oh, man, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and basically, like the bees, they when they vibrate, they create they vibrate at the same frequency of the Earth, which is a 732. You know what I mean? And that frequency is healing to the body. So just being, and they also say like beekeepers have the longest lifespans because of that. Out of all occupations, beekeepers.
Bruh, I would have never thought. Hertz and frequencies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Damn. So what happened when you eat that shit? It can actually heal your...
You heal your body. Doctors, my dad had actually went to the doctor because my dad had a cancer scare, right? But actually turns out he didn't have a cancer scare. He actually didn't really know what was happening. He had a lump. Whole lump formed like near his groin area, and he didn't know where it came from. And he went to the doctor. They thought it was cancer. They sent him to the Cancer Institute. They say usually when it's cancer, when they send you to the Cancer Institute, usually it's cancer, but they never found out what's really going on with him. But I'm thinking like it was just from like, you know what I'm saying, probably stress or, you know, the body can react in different ways. And right now we going through a spiritual evolution, so the body can find different ways to purify itself. You know what I mean? And that's really what all disease is the body creating a way of purifying itself. You know what I mean? But what would you ask me again?
Like how it heal your insides.
Oh yeah. So my dad, so what he did have was he had pylori.
Okay.
Pylori is like a parasite that mostly like 70% of Americans have, or every once in a while they get it. But that honey actually kills that, and also other kinds of parasites. And parasites also will like kind of affect the mind too, because your gut is the first brain. That's why your gut actually looks and is shaped just like the brain.
You right, bro. I never thought about that. You absolutely right.
And then also with the gut, you have magnetite crystals inside of your liver, and magnetite crystals are magnetic. You have more magnetite crystals in your heart than anywhere in the body, though. And this is why, like, being in a state of gratitude and love really can vibrate and shift you to different realities and dimensions. Like, you could really quantum jump into a new realm by manipulating your heart chakra. You know what I mean? That's why they want to keep everybody out of the heart chakra, out of the love frequency and unity. Because the heart chakra is in the middle of all the chakras. There's 7 of them on the physical body, and the 4 is the heart chakra is directly in the middle. So it's like it's equally balanced, spiritual and physical.
So without that middle, you really can't.
You can't do it's.
You gotta have. So what is the root chakra?
The root chakra is the point. The root chakra gives you your sense of self.
Okay.
Like who you are, and like who you came here to be, and why you are here, and what are you gonna do while you're here, and what to do in this situation. What am I gonna do in this situation? And also like where I come from, cause that's all it deals with. Like I am. That's the root chakra. And basically, with that is that's what the war on that is. Basically, they try to make us forget who we are, so we don't have a strong root chakra.
Slavery and always thinking that we just came from slaves, but not knowing like when we was in Africa, our ancestors in Africa, we were more than just slaves.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like why don't they want us to be fucking healthy, bro? It's like, why would you want to? It's like if we. I'm kind of scared to even say it because, bro, I'm like, if they know that we can basically free ourselves, I feel like we'll be so damn powerful. We'll start taking over shit, bro.
Yeah, and that's what they scared of. They don't want us to take over because we had before, and really the only reason why they took over really was because they can't survive on their own because they're not connected to so-called God or Christ consciousness. So now they have to take energy from everybody else. and that's what they're trying to train everybody else to do too. Like
So-
that's what you about to say.
So, bro, you going deep, bro. I got some.
Exactly.
Look, I ain't even looking at the paper, bro. I'm not even looking at the paper, bro. So, are we God in the image of God? Like, cause
Yeah.
I know God look like us, bro.
Yeah. God. So basically, when it comes to understanding, like God, the universe manifests in physical form, or so-called God. It's this, you know what I'm saying? But it's everything. Everything is a part of God. But the most highest extinction of God would be probably the black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man. Shout out to black women. They
Black
gonna like
woman.
that. They
You know
gonna
what
like
I'm
that
saying?
shit right there.
Nah, that's facts though, cause even if you look at the genealogy, like the black woman, they can have any race on this planet. Like a black man, a black woman can have
a white
sex,
have a white
have
baby.
a white baby, have a Mexican baby, Asian baby. That's because she holds all of the genetics of every race, and of even animals and everything. Like
She started it all. It all started with her.
plants, herbs, nigga, the marijuana, nigga, all the plants come from. That's why herb starts with a HER, her, but herbs, earth. It's all about feminine energy. You know what I mean? It's just
Bro, you blowing my goddamn. Holy shit.
yeah, that's why marijuana is a feminine name, because it's tapping you to the divine feminine energy, which taps you into love and the heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? The heart chakra has two. It has the warrior and the lover and the nurturer. You know what I mean? But it's not balanced if you don't have the nurturer. Because if you warring all the time, you can't heal, and you start hurting yourself and your family. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You'll become cancers. So you need the nurturing part to have it balanced out. You know what I mean? That's why they took away the feminine aspect of nature, and basically in politics, you see mostly men running everything.
Yeah.
That's because they don't want the feminine energy to take over. Because when feminine energy takes over, nurturing, it's like it's no war. We're not gonna war. We'll still be like in power, but we'll just be going off the principles of unity. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And so like a man is not. So like you won't really be complete until you tap into your feminine energy, and it's not really about like feminine energy as in like women.
Yeah.
It's like magnetism, because feminine energy is really equal to magnetism. That's why women attract men's, and like men actually go into women. Is because this the magnetism. We are electrically based, so that's the reason why we manifest as men, because our base Merkaba is electrical, and hers is her base triangle is magnetic. So we supposed to connect like that. So it's really all energy. You know what I mean? But if you cut off the feminine energy is really like holds everything together. You know what I'm saying? But the masculine energy keeps everything running. But without the feminine energy, will be no order. You know what I mean?
It just be war and chaos.
War and chaos, and that's the way they want it. You know what I mean? That's the same thing with the number 13. Number 13 is equal to the feminine energy. That's why they want everybody to be scared of number 13. There's no 13 floors.
Bruh, god damn. Man.
Because if you think about, look at number 13, it looks just like a bee. And then you got boobs, breasts, beautiful, bad bitches. Bees.
Ass. B.
Beyonce. Even a butt and breast is like shaped like a bee. You know what I'm saying? That's how the universe talks in like symbolism, and like we manifest as that. You know what I mean? That's how deep it get. Like,
Bro, you blowing my fucking mind away, bro. No bullshit. Now, I always notice when I watch your videos, you always have that green. What is that, bro? You always have that one on.
The green aventurine is a stone for it's known as the most lucky stone out of all of them.
Okay.
So a stone for wealth, prosperity, abundance. Also filtration stone, so it filters out environmental pollutants in the air, and also 5G radiation coming off of like Wi-Fi towers, tablets, cell phones, and stuff like that. It buffers that out and protects you from it. So wearing around my neck is like keeping me from absorbing a lot of that energy. Also, a lot of crystals are piezoelectric, so when you squeeze them, or like whenever they make any kind of pressure on them, they create electrical charge on them, and you can absorb it through your body. And your skin is the same way. It's piezoelectric, so like moving a lot is creating electrical charge that you can absorb into your body. You know what I mean? That you can use for healing, anything, and really your mind can direct the energy anywhere and turn it into anything. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm so glad I done got you on this damn show, bro. Bro, just a little bit you done already told me, bro. I'm blown away, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Hey, I love talking about this. I can talk about this shit all day. I've been studying this shit for my whole life. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, when I do these interviews, I go through your Instagram with a fine tooth comb, bro. I seen one post where you was like that. How can I even put this, bro? Like extraterrestrials made the gods, and the gods made the something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You want me to write that down?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, so extraterrestrials basically are just angels, right?
Yeah.
And aliens are basically a lie that the government made to distract us from that we are extraterrestrials or angels. You know what I'm saying? Aliens. That's why it's the word lie in aliens, because it's a fictitious. They know everything. Like they know who it is, what's going on.
Bro, they gonna ban this motherfucking interview. They gonna ban this motherfucking interview, bro. I swear to God.
They gonna try to educate us,
bro. Cause I seen like even on your Instagram, you was like they stopped letting me put captions up.
Yeah, they stopped, bro. They stopped letting me follow people. They stopped letting me put captions. I couldn't comment. I couldn't do nothing for a little minute. On Instagram, they've been like coming for me, like banning me, doing little stupid stuff since COVID started. You know what I mean?
Because they know you can heal that shit.
Yeah, they do.
They know you can heal that shit. Take you some of that goddamn manuka.
That manuka, you be all good, goddamn God.
God, so you said we extra.
So basically, like, you know how the sun, right?
Yeah.
Melanin is created by the sun, or carbon, right?
Yeah.
So basically, and the sun actually creates nucleobases for the DNA. So basically, every race on this planet is really an extraterrestrial race, black or white. You know what I'm saying? But the thing of what I was saying about the black race is that's the black woman on the physical planet being a god. And the extraterrestrial planet from Lyra, it's a being that's like her, but on a much higher dimension, that's most likely blue, and that created all the races in the entire universe that we descended from. You know what I mean? This is like a feminine universe, like base magnetic universe, which makes it base feminine. So basically what you call in Lyra, that's why you go to Egypt, they have the cats, and she was feline. That's why you go to Egypt, they have the cats. The cat statue, this big Sphinx. We put the big Sphinx on the planet to dedicate that to the feminine energy, and also the feline energy, and also our angelic lineage. You know what I mean? Because really, when God created the angels in heaven, they just descended into different realms. God was basically outside of the 15 dimensions, right? And then he created himself into the lower dimensions as different beings, and that's what you call metaterrestrials, extraterrestrials. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, so-called gods, which are terrestrial beings with advanced terrestrial beings that hold basically spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, you know what I'm saying, so-called humans. But really, we all are supposed to have like extraterrestrial powers, and we actually come from so-called Sirius B, Lyra, Pleiades, basically all the stars in the sky. Like I said, the sun creates melanin. So every star in the sky that you see creates a type of melanin that creates life forms. That life forms form out of, and that's the life forms that we came from, like the Dogon tribe. I ain't gonna lie, I'm Gullah Geechee, so I'm from like South Carolina areas.
Yeah, Charleston. Them boys speak that Geechee.
That Geechee. Yeah. So, but the Gullah Geechees came from West Africa. You know what I'm saying? So West Africans, they say, like, you can look this up. They say West Africans have 2 to 19% of the genetics is connected to a race that they haven't found any evidence of. You know what I'm saying? That basically just disappeared, and they call that the ghost people. But if you go into the Dogon tribe, if you could go to the Dogons right now and ask them, like, how did y'all get your information about the stars? Like, where did y'all culture come from? They say beings came from Sirius B constellations, came from out the water as amphibians, incarnated as amphibians that taught them information about the constellations. And they discovered stars that scientists have just now been able to find with telescopes. like Sirius C.
So they been on it.
They been on it.
Like my dad from Monrovia, Liberia and shit. So I wonder if that.
Yeah, you're like really, like I said, like them when they came out the skies, they seeded us here, like, and they say that we made it with them, but no, they seeded us here. You know what I mean? Because they come from the sixth dimension. Like right now we in the third dimension, right? But the third dimension is the first density, and that's the earth density. So like you got earth, water, you got fire, and air. Outside of the earth density, you get the water density. That's really the outer space is water.
Oh,
It's water like. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? But it's not H2O. It's because hydrogen is really what water is, right?
Uh-huh.
It just add oxygen to it to make it like
Liquid.
like this. But really, hydrogen is what the sun is made of, straight plasma energy. The sun converting from hydrogen to helium is why the sun is giving us heat. So really, this is nothing but light. Like everything is light, and hydrogen creates every other atom in existence. Hydrogen is one electron, one neutron. I mean, one electron, one proton, right? And they bump together, create a helium atom. They bump together again to create a carbon atom. Carbon is the basis of our life, and that's 6 atoms. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically 6 hydrogen molecules that fuse together to create the carbon molecule. And then they fuse together again to create all the different metals. But it's really just frequencies of light that slowed down and took on different forms of manifestation, like copper, iron. These are all formed from dying stars that exploded millions and millions of years ago. So the metals that we wear don't even come from the sun that's in the sky. They come from no telling how old the metals that we are wearing. No matter telling how old they are.
Can
how
be
they came
super
here.
old.
Super old. No telling what kind of information they carry, because we all know that metals carry information because that's what we use them for all technology. You know what I mean?
What if they getting metals and they carrying some negative energy? We would never know.
Well, yeah, it depends on like what kind, because we have been dealing with like wars, but that's like on the war side when it comes to negative energy, because like they can program certain crystals to do anything, like a clear quartz. That's why like really cell phones are weapons, computers, you know what I'm saying, all those things is weapons because they are crystals, all crystal technology. Like the cell phone is nothing but clear quartz crystal, and it's glass and it's silicon, right? And the reason why it's touchscreen is because when you touch it, it's like I said, it's piezoelectric. So whenever you touch it, it gives off an electrical charge and lets you know that you touched it right there. But that's nothing but that crystal right there. That crystal right there is all quartz, and that's what glass is. It's nothing but melted down quartz that comes from the earth type shit. So it's like it's like universe. You could do whatever you want with the crystals and the energies. So that's why like they do their best to try to infiltrate and like come up with all these little technologies and shit like that, and use the melanin, because you add the melanin to the device, you get consciousness. You know, a conscious device. That's kind of what AI is. And I just seen a video of them trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They say like a reason like a lot of black people been getting kidnapped because our melanin is worth more than even gold, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. And don't they put some melanin in the phones, right?
Yeah. They put melanin for us. It's biocompatible. It's biotechnology, biotechnological. You know what I mean? Because it's really nothing but carbon, and carbon is a material that's used in steel. It's what makes steel.
Weapons.
You know what I'm saying? Carbon guns, carbon fiber, and that's how like, but that's how like advanced and how many different. Really, the imagination can create anything. You know what I mean? So like, that's how the bodies is. The body can take a different form. That's why we on different planets. We look different colors. Like really, we are originally blue. That's why you go to Egypt.
And they got paintings of like blue men, and everybody like that's a lizard.
Yeah.
I seen like in India, I think they green.
Green, yep, green, blue, and that's like because you got the 7 chakras. You got red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. So the beings that was green and blue was vibrating on that green and blue. They were so, but really they were so dark that they was shining green and blue. Cause like almost like this crystal right here, it's like it's really black, but its colors coming
It
off.
look like it's green.
Yeah, it's just like that's how dark. This crystal has melanin in it too. So it's like that's how connected we got to everything around us. That's why like we really can't. That's why when people say we gods, it's like yeah, because the form of worshiping a god outside of ourselves was created was created by basically fallen angels. You know what I mean? It's a false creed.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm taking in too much energy. I'm losing my mind, bruh. I'm losing my fucking mind, bruh.
Yeah.
We powerful as we powerful, bro, and we so powerful and we don't know it. That's why
we all know it.
Bro, you can break it down to what. Good night.
Hey,
The crack epidemic. They like we gonna kill that shock. That we gonna. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the crack epidemic was for the indigos and the star seeds that was coming through. See, around 1950, the planet had raised a vibration because like the fallen angels, bro, they came through. I ain't gonna lie, they came through. They did a little number on us. You know what I'm saying? They disconnected a lot of genes, stole a lot of genes, created races with our genes to take over us. That's what the Illuminati is. They have a little bit of our genes, mixed with a little bit of.
Hold up, you said hold on. The what?
The 13 Illuminati family type shit. They have a little bit of our Christ consciousness genes. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. 12 dimensional genes, basically so that they could incarnate on this planet and live here long enough. That's why a lot of the politicians and shit, they die off quick because they're not really supposed to be here. Type shit. Because they're being like going through a hybrid program. Because you know we all have a reptilian part of our brain. Have a reptilian brain which deals with hunger, sex, drive, physical abilities, and sleep cycle. You know what I mean? And you have a mammalian brain which deals with like emotions and stuff like that. You have prefrontal cortex which basically deals with like will and basically spiritual part of yourself. So basically like all the angels were like basically connected. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And they all help create the body because you know like how God created the angels. The angels were workers of God. So the angels actually what created the humans. And the humans are really the angels. You know what I'm saying? And then you have fallen angels on this planet that are trying to take over. Basically, we're trying to usurp the genes and shit like that. Almost like in the movie They Clone Tyrone, we're trying to assimilate.
Yeah.
That's basically what the fallen angels are trying to do. They're trying to assimilate into us so they could take us over from the inside out. Like a body snatch, you know what I mean?
Bro, you...
I don't know if I went too deep or
not. Bro, you done blew my fucking brain away, bro. I swear, bro. You just...
Hey, yeah.
It's like sometimes when I get angry and shit, my old lady be like, take your shoes off and go stand in the grass and go hug a tree, bro. It's a science to like...
Yeah, it's really a science to spirituality.
They hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they be goddamn banning your shit. They be like, he
telling too much.
What's that dude what's my guy name that they locked up?
Rashad Jamal?
Yeah. I don't think he did none of that shit, bro.
He didn't do that shit. Cause you know what's crazy? Like, I ain't gonna lie, anybody could see through. If you really like look into it, anybody would be able to see through it. He was born 1886, right? I mean 1986. 1986 is the year of the tiger.
That's me. October 8th, 1986.
I'm a tiger sign too, but I'm born 1998.
Oh, hell yeah.
But you see Andrew Tate, tiger sign. And they hit him with the same kind of charge, sex trafficking. They hit Jamal Rashad.
Bro, they gonna get us, bro.
They can't get me back. I got these goddamn.
Yeah.
Nah, but Rashad Jamal, I ain't gonna lie. His baby mama was promiscuous, so that's the only reason why they was able to get him because of his last relationship. That's almost like kind of like karma type shit. Because if it wasn't for her. And he was like actually looking out for her too. Like she really just came out the blue. Like, oh, you don't want me no more? Bet. And then she had a charge. She actually got charges and cases for theft and fraud and shit. So like
she turned them over, made up a lie basically to get
to get her sentence turned down. And her daughter was on the case too. Like her daughter was was on the open case. Why they charging him with this shit? So it's like obviously. And then how they hit Jamal Rashad and Andrew Tate at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. And then they just hit Andrew Tate again. You know what I'm saying? And they're both tiger signs. And Draco reptilians are most scared of Lyrans. Like I said, the cat beings on Sphinx, we put the Sphinx there to let the Draco reptilians know that this is our shit. You're not coming up here fucking with our shit. Like, stamp that shit with a flag. Like, don't come here. We got the pyramids right there. You know what I'm saying? So it was the same thing in Arizona. Arizona is a Sphinx in Arizona.
Bro, that's crazy. They said that man. Good night. They say like Africa was. I've heard stuff that they say like Africa was really some America. I don't know. I don't know how they put that shit because they said, like they said, they found Sphinx and stuff and
Arizona. Mm-hmm.
and that's why they won't even let you go down up in the Grand Canyon because you're gonna see
Yeah.
some shit you ain't supposed to see.
Yeah, you might find one of your ancient artifacts. You know what I mean, or something that they haven't found yet. Cause Earth is really bigger than what they trying to say it is.
I think like, boy, we gonna get banned. We gonna get banned. We gonna get banned. It's cool though. It's cool. I'm saying the shit. Fuck it. I feel like you said, Earth is bigger. Like we're just in the center part, and then I feel like it's an ice wall, and behind that is like more land and vegetation, shit that we probably never seen
Can't
before.
see, yeah, but it's just like that. It's basically like you have a circle, and then you have another circle around it, and that's like, and you have another circle around it, and like each ring is like an Earth, but it's holographically projected like a sphere. You know what I'm saying? But it's really a flat plane. You know what I mean?
So the Earth is flat.
Earth is flat, but it's like we gotta understand the holographic nature of the universe to realize that it's around. It's holographically projected as a round sphere, but really it's a holographically flat plane. And like if you take the south pole of the Earth and stretch it out, you get the same kind of coordinates. So the plane stretch it out, make it flat. So basically, you take the ice ring, and you basically from the center, you basically stretch it out, and you make turn it basically make it on the outside of the Earth, and it's still the same. Like still the same, works the same way. That's because, like I said, hydrogen like vibrates. It slows down in frequency and creates the illusion of matter, or the holographic projection of matter.
You know something with when Kyrie Irving was just playing basketball and not just talking real shit, bro. They didn't fuck with him. He was getting all type of when that motherfucker started saying the Earth is flat and shit. That's when they start coming for that man. I feel like he started wearing crystals and
Sage in the court. He says the court. They ain't like that shit, boy.
They're like, this nigga giving off too much. He telling too much. We got to get him
energy.
up out of here.
Hell yeah.
Damn, bro. Now,
Hell yeah.
boy, let me go ahead. On this show, I like to do random questions that's going through social media and stuff.
Let's go.
And my random question today in social media is: recently, Cam Newton went to a football camp and got into a fight with some guys, bro. And in my brain, I'm like, Cam Newton is a good guy, bro. He's always giving back to the community, as we know, because we from Charlotte, so we know some of the stuff that he's done. Like, do you think it's like it's almost like once you become a superstar and you try to give back, it's hard for you to give back because people are always trying to come at you and stuff. Do you think it's bad for people to come back to the community after they've made it?
Well, yeah. Personally, I think that if you make it, you should go back to a community that's looking for help, that want help. Because if you go back to like the community that was like, if a community, majority of the people is in a low vibration, they gonna bring you down. It's like they can't even help it because they so low. You all the way up here, so you can't do nothing but lower yourself and give them. They can't really
They can't come up.
Yeah.
So you gotta come.
And then even if they come up, they only coming up.
Not even halfway.
Yeah, because it's like you all the way up there, you know what I mean? So it's like you gotta like look at people like, damn, shit, is this community really for me? And then a lot of the stuff is like just ignoring everybody that you're not helping. You know what I mean? Ignore all them hate sayers because they gonna say something. I know it's like a program. Like if somebody see you helping somebody, they gonna come at you just be like, oh, what are you doing? That's not that. Just because you helping somebody, like. I did my class, you know what I'm saying? I got trolls on my shit.
They sent them shits. They sent
them
shits, bro. Motherfuckers you ain't never seen before
got
in your
one
life.
follower. Like, come on, down. Like, one follower. That's COINTELPRO, which is what they use. It's a federal thing, you know what I mean? Type shit. You can look at that's a real shit. They say they dismantled it back after they took out the Black Panther Party, but now it's just focused through social media type shit. Hell yeah, but it's like you gotta like really go to people that, because there's people that won't help, but like a lot of people, man, and then a lot of people have this worship gene inside of them to where they can't help but worship, you know what I'm saying, the people that's doing better than them, you know what I mean, and then it causes them to like go against other people around them, and like it makes them kind of criticize the person that's above them because they think that like they supposed to be higher than them when they just a regular we are just people. You know what I mean? So then you got trolls, you got people that's like, oh, he should have did this instead of this. When you like
He's trying to
he's
freaking
trying,
help, bro.
yeah,
He's
like,
trying to help.
Like so, it's like a lot of people that's stuck in that energy, it's like crabs in a bucket. It's like really a DNA thing. Like they attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you attract to, you think about what you attract, because you're magnetic. So like whatever's in your mind, that's what you attracted, because that's your vibration.
Manifest. So like I was gonna ask you about manifestation and how real that is. Like if you, I noticed like when I think negative shit and I'm thinking negative shit happen. Like, man, today gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna have a fucked up day. But if I wake up and be like, man, today I'm gonna kill today. Today gonna be a good day. Ain't nothing gonna stop. Bro, today go smooth. So is manifestation really a thing, bro?
Yeah, cause it's all about feeling and thinking, really, because really the whole world is created off of thoughts and feelings. Like this table was created by somebody thinking and feeling about making the table. The microphone, somebody was thinking and feeling about making a microphone.
A black man made a microphone, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give it up. Goddamn. Even goddamn lighter, goddamn anything, juice. Somebody thought and feeling, but feelings is magnetic and thoughts is electric. So you use that to create the electromagnetism to really pull in and to magnetically attract yourself to any reality that you want to. This is why, like, somebody can be broke tomorrow and they really could be a millionaire in the next 3 years if they really put their mind to it. Because if you really just focus on nothing but being what you envision, that's what you become. That's why they use the music to always have us thinking and feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying?
It's in a certain hertz, right?
Hertz, yep. It's in a certain 440 hertz that's actually disharmonic to the body. You know what I'm saying? Causes the cells to crystallize, causes the cells to move in disharmonic ways. You know what I mean? And then it opens up your energy field so that other things can get in. You know what I mean? That's why music is one of the most powerful things on the planet. Like, music activates every part of the brain. So when you listen to somebody's music, every part of your brain is activated. So it's easy for them to slip a subconscious message into your mind.
So you listen to that little no diss the dirt. You listening to all that drill music. It's gonna make you want to do some negative shit.
Yeah.
But it's a lady on Instagram. I call her the bowl lady.
Yeah.
She has all these bowls and she just. One time I listened to that shit as I was going to sleep. I slept so good, bruh.
Yes, sir.
I had to goddamn send her some shit. Send her something to her Cash App, bruh. Like,
yeah.
I've seen you. Are they called bowls? Or?
Yeah, singing bowls.
I've seen you put some stones in there. Well, not your crystals in there with water, and start doing that shit. And like, even when I was at work listening to you do that shit, I was like, damn, that shit. I feel like it's goddamn
different. Vibrating.
Yeah.
It's vibrating.
Like, what's up with that? How does that shit work?
It's because, think about water. We are like 90% water. Excuse me. So, since the body's 90% water, Dr. Emoto, which is a Japanese scientist, y'all should look him up. Dr. Emoto, he did a test on a water. He put negative words on the glass of water. He said, I hate you. You heard about this, right?
Yes.
In the water, when he put positive ones on the water,
yeah,
on the water bottle, and then he froze the water. The ones that he said the negative things to, they crystallized. They didn't have no kind of crystal pattern. The ones that he said the positive things to, they had a snowflake crystal pattern. And that's how our bodies work. That's why we 97% water. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak. That's why affirmations work. That's also why cussing a kid out all the time is bad for a kid. A kid is way more programmed than an adult. So always speaking negatively to a kid is actually gonna program.
But your little badass.
Your little bad, little ugly ass.
That shit. Oh my god.
To a little child, you know what I'm saying? He's vulnerable, and like he could program him to be a demon or a god. You know what I mean? Like that's how moldable we are as humans. You know what I mean? Like you think about all the negative dictators in the world. They was all children once. Like Hitler, he was a kid once. Like what programmed him to be that way? You know what I mean? Like it was all kids. So like everybody's programmed different by the sound. Like that's why like when we started making rap back in the day, that's why they didn't like it until they got a hold of it.
It was positive. The Queen Latifahs and African Bombadas and they were speaking,
KRS-One.
yeah, bro, they were speaking positive.
Yes, sir.
Like even how I set my crystals up, bro. Like I was doing a little research on 369 method. I set them up in the 369, like 1, 2, 3 crystal.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crystal. Then I go to 9 set crystals. I set it in a 369. Is that really a thing, bro?
Yeah, the 369 is connected to basically the spiritual aspects of life. The 3 is the Holy Trinity, and the 6 is like a triple of double of the 3, and then the 9 is like the unity of all the numbers. You know what I mean? And 3 is spiritual, deals with like communication. 6 is deals with like the love. You know what I mean? It's like because you look at 3, you look at you get think about like your bottom of your chakras is 3, your heart is 6, your head is 9, right? So that's why like being a heart chakra is like very balanced, and it's the number 6, and the 6 is also the number of love too.
That's why they try to say 666 is a bad thing
It's
when
a
it's
bad thing, and also the chemical makeup of melanin, which is why we have the highest capacity of love on this planet, because we could hold more vibrations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We convert 100% of the sun's radiation into chemical energy to be used for things in the body. And other races, they create this melanin called pheomelanin that kind of blocks the sun. It blocks it, like shields it off. It goes straight into us and gets charged into our hair and shit like that.
That's why we can sit out in the sun for so long.
Charge us up.
Man.
And that's how the 369 method is a powerful thing too, because you look at Earth. Earth is the 3rd planet from the solar system. You know what I mean? And if you look at the numbers, like anything, you could tell if a number is divided by, is divisible by 3 if you just add it up together. You know what I'm saying? See if can you divide it by 3.
Man. Boy, they gonna try to stop my views on that. I'm gonna goddamn boost this. I'm gonna put some money on this goddamn interview. See what they try to do there. And they was like, "We getting you out of here, buddy." Now, you also said you an artist, bro. Like, talk about it, bro. When the last time you dropped some shit, bro?
I got like two songs out, but it was really just freestyle. I'm really just playing with the equalizers right now. I just learned how to do the equalizers. I'm really doing everything myself, so it's on the way. It's all about spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Energy, manifestation, real life stories. You know what I'm saying? Real life advice. Goddamn pointers. It's really about all
positivity. We ain't spitting none of that crazy. Yeah, whenever you drop that shit, bro, I need that shit, bro, for sure. Like Andre 3000, everybody thought he was finna drop a damn. You know, I listen to that shit when I'm in the sauna, bro. That shit feel good, bro.
In the sauna, that shit probably hit in the sauna, boy. That shit probably hit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cause in the sauna, that's water molecules flowing all through the air. So like, really in the sauna, you could really manifest in the sauna too. That's what people ain't realizing. That's why going to your body's piezoelectric. So and pyroelectric. So that means when you heat up, you create electricity too. So you go in the sauna, you can manifest, pray, and that basically boosts the electricity into your manifestation and your affirmation.
Boy.
That's why everybody getting into saunas now, because they it's like
bro, and then after you get out there, bitch, you sleep so goddamn, bro. You sleep so. You ever got in the sauna and went to sleep? I'm talking about deep sleep.
Hey, yeah, boy, sleep like a baby.
Now, bro, are you a vegetarian? Do you eat meat?
I'm like in the middle.
In the middle,
yeah. But I do believe in eating straight vegetables though.
See, my old lady, she just eat fish and just. She rarely eat that. She eat that every once in a while, but she just
that's how I am.
Like this right here is watermelon and strawberries. She mix all that shit together and shit. She trying to get me to cut the meat out completely, because they were saying like when you eating meat is dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's you eating.
Yeah, you eating dead stuff, and it's say your body's electrical. So if you have 600 volts of electricity and you put something in your body that doesn't have no volts of electricity, it's gonna take energy from you.
It's gonna bring you down.
It's gonna bring you down. So if you eat a whole bunch of meat, all that meat that you're eating is taking energy from, because it's kind of still living. It's still flesh. So it's pulling energy, electrons and shit from your body. Goddamn, and then you wondering why, like, after a certain while, people get like 50, 60, they start having arthritis real bad because the meat has been extracting all the minerals and nutrients out your body. You know what I mean? Like over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like every day, meat is gonna deteriorate your body, and then it glues things together. Like when you eat alkaline, everything's running smoothly. It makes you more lighter. You know what I'm saying? So more higher vibration. When you eat meat, it helps things clump together. You know what I mean?
Whew.
Hey, yeah.
I even seen on your Instagram, you eat the fruit with the crystals on top of it.
Yeah, yeah. Cause fruits are really crystals. You know what I mean? Like crystals are made from fruits. Like we are crystals too. Like every chakra, we have a seed crystal inside of our chakras, and then on outside of every single cell, our skin is made up of nothing but cells. You have a liquid crystal thing called the lipid bilayer, and that's a liquid crystal structure on the outside of your cells. That's also piezoelectric. You know what I mean? So like putting your crystals on a fruit actually programs the fruit, and it's information in fruit because fruit, say like the papaya been here for about 5,000 years. So you could pull on information from 5,000 years ago by eating the fruits and stuff like that. Also with the crystals, the water inside of fruit is H3O2. It's actually a crystal structured water. So that means it's actually like binds to toxins, and it basically removes all that out the body. Like it has cages inside of it, like naturally. You know what I mean? It removes the toxins and diseases, kills parasites and all that because it's an electrically charged alkaline thing. So like eating that is gonna like remove everything out of your body. You know what I mean? Especially with the crystals. The crystals program the water too with different information. You know, because the structured water, you could program it like more rarely because it's directly from the earth and it has a structure. Like so, you could take a red crystal.
You said which is red is the most powerful color.
Yeah, red is the most powerful color. Yeah, in its physical realm, especially when it comes to the mitochondrial DNA, because like red activates the mitochondrial DNA and it makes you produce more energy, like naturally from your cells, because all color is frequency. The reason why red is because it's at the sun, which is white light, which is all the colors mixed together, hit an object, and then the color that it doesn't absorb is being reflected into our eyes. It's like if something is black, that means it's not reflecting no color. That's why when you wear black, you get extra hot, because none of the light that's hitting your body is leaving. That's the same way with our skin. That's why the reason why we are brown, because it's barely any UV radiation being reflected off of our skin. Just a little small fraction of it, which makes us brown. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
So that's all that color is just a reflection of light. So your body chromophores in your body actually absorb that. Like all the colors around you, like is being absorbed and also registered into the subconscious mind too, which is being directly filtered through the DNA.
Man, that shit. Bro, we gonna have to get off of this shit right quick. Let's talk about now. I can listen to you talk about this shit all day. They were like, we gotta get them niggas out. Hey, we get them tiger niggas out of here.
Oh God, though.
Now, not only do you know your stuff about your crystals, bro, but you also got your own. You sell these things. So where can people catch you and buy some of this stuff, bro? Like,
I be in Charlotte, North Davidson, right down the street from the YMCA, right in front of the fire station. You know
y'all, everybody know what that is.
Yeah, you catch me out there every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Friday, and I got a shop too in Concord. It's like 20 minutes, 15 minutes from Concord Mills. It's not too far. It's a big crystal shop. I got little, nice little amethyst churches, citrine churches, all different kinds of crystals. I got books, you know what I'm saying? I got Manuka honey in there. And then I also be at Family Dollar every once in a while on University, right by the nail salon.
Okay.
Right by Plato's Closet. Everybody know Plato's Closet.
Hell yeah. We know exactly. Yes, sir.
Right there, over there every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Setting up, getting where I'm finning up there, you know what I'm saying? Really, wherever I can set up at, that's where I'm going to set up at, you know what I mean?
So y'all, hey, if y'all see my guy, bro, If y'all see my guy, y'all gotta buy something
Holla
from
at
it.
me.
And,
Holla
and,
at me.
and he gonna explain what you buying the whole night.
got
If
you.
y'all been watching the interview, he ain't no amateur at the. He know his shit,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
For real, for real.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
you also hold a class. I seen you holding a class. You had a whole bunch of people. Like, what do you do in the class? I seen you had a class where you actually wrapping your crystals and
Wire wrapping. Yes, sir.
what does the copper do to the
To the crystals. Yeah, the copper basically is electrically conductive, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Hey bro, you need more copper?
probably so head.
Bro,
yeah.
I got something for you when you leave.
Hell
I got
yeah,
I
me
got
some-
something, bro.
I
I got
bet,
a lot.
hey,
I got a lot of that. I got something
love
for
that
you.
copper.
I got something for you.
I bet. Yeah,
I used to work at this job and shit like a long time ago, like
Yeah.
electrical company,
yeah,
right?
I did too.
And when you at an electric company, when they pulling wire, they got the big thick wire.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my homeboys, he was like, "Man, you can get money off of that shit." So
Yes.
the pieces that they would leave would be like this big and this
Mm-hmm.
thick and shit. So he was getting something. Then I came to work. He was like, "Hey, I got you something."
Hey, yeah.
Heavy fucking bag full of that shit. I never sold it. I got something for you when you leave, bro.
that's a lot of
You can have them. It's just been sitting in my damn closet. You can have that shit, bro, for
appreciate
sure.
that too, bro.
Hell yeah. But what the copper do? Cause I see you got the rings and
The copper is electrically conductive, and electricity is basically just the flow of electrons. And every atom has electrons. So really, you have a whole bunch of electrons floating around your body that you really can't see. So when you are wearing copper, copper increases the flow of electrons and conductivity of your aura field, and also it feeds copper to the body, which is good for the skin. But wrapping copper around crystals increases the magnetism of the crystal because, like, I used to be an electrician too, right?
Uh-huh.
And on my job, they say like in the big ass breaker box,
yeah.
they say if that shit like malfunction, everything in the room becomes magnetized. Everything. It's because the speed of electrons, the faster an electrons move, the stronger the magnetism is. So the more electric conductive you become, the more magnetic you are. So this is why like wrapping copper around the crystals just basically increases its magnetism and its power and its ability to attract. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's
Especially when it comes like to the physical benefits, because copper is actually what creates the melanin and blood cells in the body.
so we got copper inside of us.
Oh yeah, we got copper, iron, gold, zinc, cobalt, uranium. All the elements on the periodic table is what creates the human body. You know what I mean?
Boy.
Yeah. So basically, like the elements on the periodic table are just the codes that we use to manifest as, and we are just the consciousness that manifests as the physical matter. You know what I mean?
Boy, that's
So we could take any shape in the world that we like put our mind. So that's why we used to shape shift back in the day, like everything, because we actually knew this, but we knew it spiritually more than scientifically. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't need to understand it scientifically because we was so tapped in spiritually. You know what I mean?
It just made me
Yeah.
like it just is that why they took us from Africa and cause they man that shit make me think deep as shit, bro.
Hey, yeah. And then like we all came like what we don't know is like we all reincarnated on this planet to do a certain job, and we all doing the job whether we know it. We just don't we haven't figured it out in the 3D yet, but the more we activate our heart chakra, the more we realize like why we came here type shit. And like most of the things that people are doing, we doing it to raise the vibration of the planet. You know what I'm saying?
And don't even, bro.
Don't even
You
know.
that heart chakra, you keep doing that heart chakra. Gotta be. I need to show more love, bro. I need to get in touch with my heart chakra more, bro.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
real. Now, damn, bro. You didn't hit it.
Yeah. Hit them chakra notes.
Shit, bro. Like, okay, we getting to the end of the interview.
Alright.
If people wanted to get in contact with you or pull up on you or follow you or how would they do that, bro?
Follow me on Instagram at Hydroindingo, like hydro, like hydrogen, and then just Hydroindingo. That's my personal Instagram. My business Instagram is Chris with a C, a K, then Crystals. That's my business Instagram. Then I got a TikTok. I think they about to take that TikTok down though, but it's InTheGod99 999 on there. You can follow me there. You find me in Noda University, and I'll be in Concord too, and I'll be like all other events around the city. You know what I mean? I stay in the city all the time. Y'all see me.
For real. Now the very last question I asked, bro, we done did like a whole hour, bro. It don't even fit. I could sit up here and ask you another gazillion. Bro, yeah, let me ask you. I meant to ask you, is horoscopes real? Like,
yeah, that's
like,
the horoscopes. What you about to say?
Is that shit real? Like, a lot of people be like, man, I don't believe that shit. Like, you being born on a certain month and a certain time, and
yeah, see, everything is energy, right? So when you are born, the magnetite crystals in your brain, which are magnetic, whenever you are born, the stars imprinted is your spirit. Your spirit is what gives your physical body animation. So your spirit is imprinted with the signature of the stars on the spirit that incarnates into the body. You know what I mean? So like, the reason why somebody is considered a Scorpio, like I'm a Scorpio, is because when I was born, the sun was facing the constellation of Scorpio, which basically meaning, and the sun is actually a portal for the soul. So my solar plexus is directly connected to the sun and the constellation that it was facing, which is why like that energy can affect, you know what I'm saying, my brain rhythms and brain waves, because magnetite, that energy is stored inside my magnetite crystals in my brain. You know what I mean? And like the moon also, like the moon, the sun, all the celestial bodies in the galaxy basically hold a certain aspect of reality too, almost like the chakras. So like Earth is for like self, sun is like, you know, sun is the spiritual ego or the spiritual self. Mercury is for like communication, diving deep below. Mars is for action, aggression, getting things done, assertiveness. Venus is for love, compassion. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter is for wealth, abundance, creation of anything big. You know what I mean?
Cause my birthday is October 8th, and then my old lady birthday is October 12th, and like for some reason it's just like we just
connect.
I don't understand it. Other people like, both of y'all Libras, no wonder. It just feels so right, bro. I don't understand it, but
yeah, that's that. See, you electric, you base electric, she base magnetic. Not only that, y'all have some almost like a puzzle.
It's like sometimes it's like, bro, we the same person. Like
different bodies.
Yeah, it's like when we get in an argument, like I have some good shit, but she has some better shit. I be like, damn.
She must have been reading my mind.
Man, I'm telling you, she knew what the fuck I was gonna say before I say the shit. Like, yeah, we just locked in. Oh man. This is my favorite interview, bro. Out of all the interviews, I ain't even gonna sit up here and bullshit you, bro. This by far my favorite.
This is my first one, goddamn.
Your first interview?
Yeah,
bro, they gotta get you on 19 Keys or something,
bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of 19 Keys, shout out Billy Carson. Shout out 19 Keys.
Bro, they trying to get Billy Carson up. He be dropping some shit too, bro.
Speaking of Billy Carson, he actually brought my website for me. When I first started selling crystals, right? He was doing like a live stream on Instagram. He was just like letting random people get in there, and he had let somebody else get up in there, but that was bullshit. Like the camera was fucking up. He said, "I'm gonna get somebody else." I'm like, hopefully get me. He got me up in there.
Manifested that shit right on up in there.
Shit. Goddamn, we was talking. I thought I talked to my dad and shit. Cause my dad and my dad's wife, they really helped me with the crystal stuff. You know, with the spirituality, with the pushing it. They listen as much as they can, you know what I mean? Because I be sometimes getting deep, you know what I mean?
Oh, so Pops know his shit too.
Yeah, Pops know his shit too, and his wife, my stepmom, she know his shit too.
Oh yes, man, damn.
Shit, shout out to them too. They
shout your what's your Pops name and what's your stepmom, man? Shout them out, bro.
Shout out Elmore Christine, you know what I'm saying? Pops your stepmom. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they probably know my dad too. You know what I mean? My dad been around Charlotte for a little minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the very last question I always ask, I don't even know if how I can. Usually I ask people like if you had any words of advice or keys to success, but I think I'm gonna have to switch yours up. If a person wanted to fix themselves and enlighten themselves, you know what I'm saying, and switch their energy up, bruh, where would they start at?
I would say start with filtering out all your negative thoughts. Like any thought that's negative, that's about somebody, like any jealous thoughts about anybody, jealous thoughts about yourself, doubt about yourself. Really try to remove doubt, stress on yourself. Like remove blame from yourself. The victimization. Like if you get out of the victimization hood, drama, that will help you elevate out of the mud, because the victimization is like that's what programs you to always attract things that's always happening, because you always saying, oh, this is my life is this way because of this, and my life is this way because of this, and you really giving that person that power to do whatever they want. So you basically affirming their power over you when you inside that energy. So get out of the energy of basically victimization and like it's your fault, everything is your fault. That's probably like the best in self doubt. And then once you get out of that, you can move into like trusting yourself and your spiritual guidance. Cause like when you come across something on the internet, it's just not you're not just coming across it for no reason. You know what I mean? Like any videos, you know what I mean? It's like it's God or the spirit, the universe is always gonna try to come to you and send you messages at all the time. You just have to get over the victimization and all the trauma that's blocking you from seeing it. You know what I mean?
That make me want to like go to my Instagram and just like block a whole bunch of shit, like that world star shit, all the negative shit, bro.
That should be negative as hell. I'm like, God, damn, that should be funny, bro. That should be funny as hell.
Well, shoot, bro, that's the interview, bro. I appreciate you coming through to come
Yes,
fuck
sir.
with, bro. I swear to God, I done learned some shit today.
Yeah, I love teaching people.
Man, hey.
Yeah.
When
You hear that, right?
that's I think it's a plane of either the world about to come to an end. Or they coming for our ass, bro. Y'all, thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. We got Elijah Kirby,
Yes,
a.k.a.
sir. Hydroindingo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We up out of here.
Yes,
We're going to holler at y'all. Make sure y'all follow him.
Hydroindingo, Instagram, Chris K. Crystals.
Yes, sir.